What's going on, y'all? Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. What's the deals, my beautiful people? Yo, what's up with this camera? Oh my goodness. So this camera, uh, I don't know what's up with this camera. This camera is not working. I got the other camera plugged in, and it's, it's not working. Then it says my connection is unstable. Why is my connection unstable? And I have Wi-Fi. That's another thing I don't understand with this. Why is my connection unstable? Oh boy, I tell you, man, this is ridiculous. Why? Sometimes, man, you try to do things and there's always some type of issue or problem. Always some type of issue or problem. You know, you try to do things and the camera don't work, things just not working. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it, man. Anyway, so I hope y'all can hear. Um, yeah, hello. All right. Anyway, so I hope y'all can hear me. We're just gonna continue on with this, and I don't know why this camera up here is not working. Like I'm trying to get this thing working, and it's just not working. So, is that better? No, yes, no. That's too close. But anyway, y'all. So, what's going on? It's me, Emelio Gambino. Thank y'all for tuning in to my 1 hour blast live stream. All right. As you can see, I'm in my home. All right. And let me see, would this help? No, that doesn't help. So I really don't like to do live streams from my home because since I live not in the country, but I live kind of like in the suburbs and stuff like that. So um my internet connection is not the best and I don't understand why. That's baffling to me. Like why my internet connection is not the best. But that's what it is. So, but anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to just try to make it work with it work. Make it work while we work. That's all we could do. All right. Make it work while we work. And also, just try to play with different things, pause as we're here working. But, if anyone's out there, y'all definitely welcome to jump on and interact with your boy as I do these, as I figure this stuff out because this is why I like doing stuff on my phone. It's easier for me on my phone. I could just grab the phone and do stuff. I find it more simpler to do stuff on my phone than on the computer. So, but that's just me. I know a lot of people prefer on their computer, and that's cool. But I'm not really computer savvy. I'm more savvy with my phone, which is funny. It's weird, right? Because it's like, okay, wait up. You would think it's more easier on the computer, than the phone. But for me, the phone is much more easier. I don't know. Like I'm still learning things as far as like different programs, picture in picture, etc. But anyway, so since this is going to be my show for today, my 1 hour blast, I might as well try to learn things while I'm doing my 1 hour blast. But if anybody, comes on and watch, you got any questions, just ask me some questions. It doesn't even matter. All right. Because I just like to have a good time and talk about what's going on in the world and share opinions and stuff like that. So that's what I like to do. All right. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So, I don't know if y'all can see this on the screen. Let's see. Nope. All right. Well, that didn't work. Let's try something else. So, I always like to start off with what's going on in my life. So, what's going on in my life is today is Thursday, October 9th, 2025. All right. Now, today is trash day. The garbage men are picking up my trash right now as I talk to y'all, which is pretty funny because they out there picking up the trash. So, it's Thursday. It's been a rainy day so far, drizzling. It's getting a little bit cool out here, so definitely fall is here. Fall is here. So I hope people start getting themselves the proper attire to wear because summertime is officially over and fall is here. So get your sweaters, get your coats, get your jackets, get all that good stuff, man, because fall is here. All right. Also, excuse me for a second. All right. Also, my grass is looking pretty well. I got some grass work done in my front yard about, I say 2 weeks ago now. I think it's been about 2 weeks. Um, got some Bermuda grass laid down. It was real patchy and ugly. So got the grass laid down. So shout out to the individual who did my grass for me. He did a very, very good job. I'm happy with my grass. It looks great. So um, I'll do a video of my grass sometime this week or next week. All right. Also got my trip to Philly. I'll be flying out tomorrow to Philadelphia. So look for that type of footage. It's going to be a long night. And then I'll be in Atlantic City for 2 days. All right. Supposed to be helping Simbi's father-in-law put together some furniture. He's an older gentleman. He's in his like 70s. So he really doesn't know how to put stuff together. So we're just going to fly out there and assist him and put some stuff together for him and then fly back Monday or Tuesday. All right. Also, looking forward, a couple of days after that, I'm going to get my hair cut and then I'm going to hit Atlanta. Shout out to the ATL. I'll be there chilling with my partner. It's his birthday, so do a little bit of footage there, etc. But anyway, That's what's really going on with me personally wise. The dogs, they here chilling. Moti and Brownie. Received Bear yesterday. So Bear got cremated. So I'm happy that he's here. I'm gonna have to get a frame to put his death certificate in. Bear passed away about 2 weeks ago. So miss him. Miss him a lot. All right. Also, we got and what else we got? That's really about it. Oh, training. Training will be conducted today. Gonna go live while I do my cardio. So y'all look out for your boy then when I'm doing cardio. I like to answer any type of questions, or if you come on live, we could chat. So that's basically what I've been doing now, man. Going live more often. Came out with the 1 hour blast where I talk about things, and just getting more interactive with social media, right? So, all right. So, oh, I guess this is how you do it. I see it says share your screen. Let's see, share your screen. Oh, what y'all see on the screen? Let's see. Um, oh Lord, is it this live streaming? Let's see, share. Oh Lord, what y'all see? I don't know if y'all see anything, right? Okay, y'all just still. Oh Lord, I see it now. That's terrible. Okay, so listen, Yo, my bad, man. Listen, I stopped it. I stopped it. I told y'all, man. Listen, we learned it on the fly, man. We learned it on the fly. So share your screen. Y'all saw that. Okay, let's try this one. Share. Is it share? Uh, no, I don't think that's it either. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, man, I'm just learning shit on the fly, man. So yeah, I got to bear with me with this type of stuff here. But this is cool, man. Listen, this is how you learn, and why not do it on the fly? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I love it. Let me see. So share your screen. Let's try it again. Um, no, entire screen. Oh Lord. Oh, this might be it right here. Let's see. What y'all see? Let me see. What y'all Okay, so that's what y'all see. Okay, okay. So what about this? I had hit another button. Uh no, nothing. Hmm. Okay. But so y'all see that. So how mm, mm. Let's see. What about if I do that? Do y'all see that? No? Nothing changed? Yeah, nothing changed. Okay. Well, that sucks. Well, it's all good, man. Listen, man, we learning as we go. And for right now, we're just gonna do it the phone way. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to do it the phone way. So, as usual, I like to start off by talking about myself, like I just did, and what's going on. And then the next thing I like to do is to talk about The monies. All right, let's talk about the monies. All right, what is going on with the monies, fam? Well. Let's see what's going on with the monies, man, because the monies is what is very important to me, and I got to make sure the monies is doing what they supposed to be doing, which is making money. Why is this not? I tell you, man, when you do stuff um live and stuff ain't working, it's like, what in the hell is going on? Wow. All right. So let's get to the money since that ain't working right there. All right, my beautiful people. So this is what we got going on. So I have lots of investments. All right. So we're gonna go back on Robinhood today. I was on Robinhood yesterday. So we're going back on Robinhood today. So right now, things is looking pretty well in my Robinhood account. Okay. The market is green for many of my stocks. As you can see right here, this is what I got going on. All right. That's in one of my accounts right there. $10,935.25. All right. That's what's going on right there. This is what's going on in my other account. Okay. 9,000 and change. All right. As you can see, it's live, it's moving. Okay. So I have stock in Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, Dollar Tree, etc. So these are very good stocks to get into. Um, I don't want to talk about something and then I'm not doing. All right. I don't like people who talk about this and that, but then they don't show their receipt on what they got going on. All right. I don't like that at all. Okay. So let's see today, Netflix. All right. So Netflix is at $1,236.31 today. Look at that, y'all. It went up $22 today so far. So Netflix is doing very, very well, and that's a good thing. We like to make money. All right. We like to make money. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the news of Netflix. It says Netflix brings video games to TV for the first time. What? Okay, so this is according to tipranks.com. Okay, it's saying that Netflix is taking a major step in game changing strategy. All right, for the first time, the streaming giant is making video games playable directly on smart TVs without needing a console. Oh, wow. That is going to be a game changer, y'all. So let me tell y'all something. Without needing a console, you could buy a smart TV and just play video games without having to buy a PlayStation or Xbox or something like that. So that's definitely a game changer, man. All right. Co-CEO Greg Peters disclosed the move at the Bloomberg Screen Time Conference. Following the news, Netflix stock was up 2% on Thursday. All right. So there it is, man. All right. Not just talking out my butt. There it goes right there. All right. And that's the story. All right. So as you can see right there. So right there, man. Wait, we showing it live and you're seeing it. Okay. Not making this shit up. So that's going to be a game changer right there, man, for individuals who just buy the TV and then you don't have to buy the console. That's definitely a game changer, man. So shout out to tipranks.com. That's where I got the information from. And shout out to Netflix because definitely making it smooth in the video gaming world. And that's why it's up 1.83% today. Okay. There it is. As you can see, it's up 1.83% today. So definitely making its money. All right. Let's see what's going on with Tesla. Like I said, I have Tesla stock. Tesla is down today. It's down today $8.60. Okay. Tesla is down $8.60. All right. As you can see it right there. It's moving. It's live. All right. So let's see what's going on with Tesla. Why is Tesla minus 1.98% today? All right, so let's check it out. So this is from tipranks.com. All right. How much Tesla pay package could earn him billions for barely hitting the mark? Okay. In September, Tesla directors proposed the largest executive pay package in corporate history to Elon Musk, worth up to $878 billion over 10 years. Could you imagine making that much money over 10 years? Wow. $878 billion. That is a lot of money, man. All right. The board made it sound like Musk would need to pull off world changing achievements, such as massive breakthroughs in robotics and self driving cars, as well as significant increases in stock value and profits to earn any of it. However, all right, they found out that Musk could actually earn billions by selling fewer cars than Tesla sold in 2024 or by hitting vague product milestones. All right. Once again, this is on tipranks.com. All right. Tipranks.com. I like to show y'all what I got going on. That's on tipranks.com. And here's the story. Tesla is down 1.98%. There's the story. Okay. Right there. I know y'all can't really see it too well. There it is. My apologies. There's the story right there. 878 billion. Y'all see it over 10 years, man. All right. $878 billion. Could you imagine you earning that much money over a 10-year span? Right. This is what happens when you create something that the world needs. I always tell people it's not about what you want to do, it's about what the world needs. Okay. If you are chasing the money, then you have to understand it's not about what you personally want to do as a person, it's about what the world needs. Therefore, the world will pay you for your ideas or your skill set. Okay. The more people need your idea and skill set, the more you will earn in dollars. That's how it goes. All right. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So, shout out to Tesla. Shout out to Amazon. Okay. Shout out to Tesla. Shout out to Amazon. So, let's move to sports. All right. Let's move to sports. I love sports. Majority of people in the world love sports because majority of people in the world like to be entertained, right? Entertain me, entertain me. That's basically how it goes in the world. People like to be entertained. So sports is a big, big thing. All right. Revenue. Revenue. Major League Baseball games last night. So let's see what had transpired until I can until I can figure out how to share my screen and stuff like that. I'm not the best at it, so I do apologize. But listen, man, we learning as we go. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna use my phones. That's what I'm gonna do until I get it. All right. Practice makes perfect. All right. Never be shameful. All right. Never. Ever, ever, ever be shameful. All right. So wow. Okay, okay. So the Milwaukee Brewers, they lost to the Chicago Cubs last night 4-3. All right, so Milwaukee leads the series 2-1. All right, there it is, y'all. All right, the Cubs won and they beat the Milwaukee Brewers 4-3. That's what's up. Um, I don't think I had did any baseball picks, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and be like, "Oh yeah, I picked so and so to win the World Series and so and so." I didn't make any picks at all. I really didn't. But top of the first, Milwaukee was leading. Then the bottom of the first, the Cubs took a 3-1 lead. Oh, excuse me, a 4-1 lead. And then top of the fourth, it was 4-2, and top of the seventh, it was 4-3. So, hey man, um, shout out to the Cubs, man. They came back and won the game because they were down 1-0. So good stuff. Good stuff. Also, Toronto. Wow. Toronto eliminated the New York Yankees yesterday. Toronto won 5-2. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays for eliminating the New York Yankees. I didn't make a pick in that series, but shout out to Toronto Blue Jays, man. They won the game 5-2, and the Yankees are eliminated. Okay, 5-2. There's the score, y'all. And the Yankees are eliminated. So congratulations to them. All right, congratulations. Oh wow. So they said Guerrero Jr. singled to right, scored a run, bottom of the third. McMahon homer to right. So it was 1-1, top of the fifth. Springer hit a sacrifice fly to center field. Clement scored. It was 2-1, top of the seventh. Luke signaled to center, 4-1. And then the eighth inning, Straw singled to right. So they were beating their ass the whole game. Bottom of the ninth, Judge had singled to left to score, but it was pretty much over. So 5-2. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays for eliminating the New York Yankees. Okay, congratulations. Also, we had the Phillies beating the Dodgers 8-2, and the Dodgers lead the series 2-1. All right, there it is, y'all. Phillies leading the series 8-2. All right. That's what's up, man. Shout out to them. And I'm pretty sure it was a pretty exciting game here. And here's a little highlight of the game. And that was a nice hit right there. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice single right there, y'all. Bam! He tried to dive and get the ball. Another single. Oh, this must have been the inning where they had routed their ass. Up. Make that pitching change. Oh man, they pull Yomioto. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yomioto. He's pretty good. Damn. Let's see here. So, oh, that's a weird batting stance. He looking around. Oh shit, he running. He stole third. Oh wow, he stole third. So that looked like it was a pretty exciting game, man. Okay, that's what's up. So, hey man, baseball is listen, baseball is pretty exciting, man. So shout out to the Phillies, man. They won 8-2. Shout out to them. All right, to try to still be alive in the series. All right, shout out to them. All right, and last but not least, let's see here. So with the Tigers and the Mariners are tied 2-2. So oh, it's sudden death right there. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's tied 2-2. Got you. Detroit won 9-3 yesterday and tied the series 2-2. So this is it right here, y'all. This is going to be basically the game breaker, the deal. All right, there you go. 9-3 was the score. So this is going to be the game breaker right here. And that's what's up. Let's see if we could just catch a little highlight or something like that. We could share with the masses, you know, until I get this computer shit straightened out and figured out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna use the cell phone. He's probably like, why are you using the cell phone and he on the damn computer? Well, I'm not that good at this, y'all. But guess what? It ain't gonna stop me from doing what I need to do and handling my business and being the best I can be. All right, so here we go. There's a nice hit right there. Oh, there's the double play. Nice. Nice double play right there. Okay, he looking pretty good, pretty hype. Let's see what he got going on. That looked like a pop-up. And boom. He all right, he caught that. So the bottom of the fourth, what he gonna do? Let's see. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a nice base hit. Nice, nice, nice. Listen, baseball is pretty exciting, y'all. I like baseball. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting back into the flow of it because back in the day, during the steroid era, I was a real hardcore baseball fan. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, baseball was my shit. Back in them days, they were all juiced up, steroid up, McGuire and Sammy Sosa and them, and they were all chisel hitting the ball. Yo, that was my shit back in them days. Yo, man. For real. Like baseball was the shit back in them days. You feel me? Hey man, I'm just keeping that shit 1,000. Anyway, so I was a little bit on the baseball tip. I ain't gonna really talk about no basketball or football right now. But baseball, listen, man. Y'all go ahead and watch these games, man. It's exciting shit. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's get into some social media, man. Why not? Let's get into some social media. People be having these crazy ass posts, crazy stories, and I'd be like, is this shit real or not? You know what I'm saying? What is this? All right, so hold up, y'all. So here's a story here. It says New Orleans jail escapee Derrick Rose faces court in hearing in Georgia after being captured in Atlanta, waives extradition rights. I want to return where I'm from. All right. New Orleans jail escapee Derrick Rose faces court hearing in Georgia after being captured in Atlanta. Okay. Waives extradition rights. I want to return where I'm from. I'm right here. Have a seat if you don't mind. In this one or the green? So, sir, I'm Judge Wolf. This is your extradition. I want to go over your rights so you can decide whether you want to waive extradition or not. You're wanted out of the state of Louisiana for aggravated escape. I'm going to explain to you first what happens if you decide to have an extradition hearing, then what will happen if you decide not to have one. So you have the right to an extradition hearing if you choose. You have the right to hire an attorney to prepare for and conduct that hearing. If that's your choice, I will postpone the hearing for a reasonable time, 60 to 90 days, for you to obtain counsel. Crazy. Does not give you the right to a public defender or do we have. So this is ridiculous to me, right? It's because I don't feel sorry for none of these people, man. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with you, man. You a person who escaped prison. Now you got hit with extra charges. All right. And you got caught in Atlanta. And now you want to go back where you from. So why the fuck did you go to Atlanta for? See, this is what I don't understand. You in prison, all right? You fucking escape. You find yourself way in the ATL. You get caught. Now you want tax dollars to be paid off to send you back where you from. Fuck you. No, you shouldn't go nowhere. You should sit your ass right the fuck there and suffer. But these are going to be, how should I say? Um, I'm not in charge, so basically they're going to make him, go back home. I don't care. Like, you found yourself out here, like, I don't give a damn. I'm just keeping that shit a buck with y'all, man. Like, you escaped. You found yourself in Atlanta. Now you want tax dollars to, I want to go back where I'm from. Bruh, we ain't no fucking questions, but that's why I'm not a judge or a lawyer, because I don't care. Listen, man, we not emotional over here on this space. This space is logical individuals, right? That will think like, well, you shouldn't even be in prison in the first place. You should be free, like how I am, sitting in your home, creating content, making money legally, not doing dumb shit to end up in prison, come up with a scheme with people to escape. You end up in the ATL. Now you want people to say and feel sorry for you. And then you talking about, I want to return where I'm from. All right, man. What the hell is this? All right, man. So, social media is crazy, man. So we got this looks like shenanigans here, man. All right, we're gonna see what this is together. All right. This is why I don't go to church. Because church has a lot of people that are demons, man. All right. Church is supposed to be about bringing the community together, praising the Lord, and then you receive the word on how we could be better people towards each other and building our community up so we could love each other and the community can be in a better place as far as like family, business, education, togetherness. That's the concept of church for me. All right. You have the church in the community, you have your pastor, your preachers, and then they talk about the Lord, they give you the story, all right? And then then after that they talk to you about being a better individual, love your neighbor, love each other so the community could be whole and then we could build businesses, educate each other, right? And bring build a strong foundation. That's what it's supposed to be. But now church is a fucking gimmick. People do shenanigans, they stealing, they scandaling, they scheming, and it's just fuckery, B. And I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So when people, you want to come to church? Nah, I'm straight. Because I'm pretty sure your shit is very demonic and it's full of scandals and bullshit. That's what the fuck I say. And they be like, oh my God. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your church. All right. So let's see what bullshit this is right here. All right. Some things in life don't require prayer. Just here we go. Come into my mouth. Come into my mouth in the name of Jesus. What? I command you to come into my mouth in the name of Jesus. What? Open the bottle. What is this? Give it to me. Some things in life, I hear this. Some things in life don't require prayer, just action. You see what I'm talking about, man? Is all that necessary? All that shenanigan? All of that is not necessary, man. It's not necessary. You could have said what you had to say and give a story about action over words. All right. We all know words don't mean anything unless there's action behind the words. All right. You could have gave a story, but all this dumbass shit come into my mouth and all. Pause. What do you mean, fam? Yo, I can't take these folks seriously, man. I can't, cause I would be there laughing. I can't take you seriously. Coming to my mouth. What you mean, B? Pause. Mad Fugazi. What the fuck? Yo, what is going on? All right, man. So we got more shenanigans. Um, yo, social media is crazy, man. So I don't know what's going on here. He's like, ah, damn, look at this. God damn. No, 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 no. You told so, God damn. Yo, why is she? First of all, man, she is like really obese. Jesus Christ, man. Look at this, y'all. Now, y'all look at her. Look how. Why are you out there just drinking? Look at her, man. She trying to let them know, yeah, I'm about that work, y'all. Y'all want that work? Y'all want that work? I'm about that work. Look at that stomach. Look at them rolls. Yo, B. Social media, man. Social media. Now, this one right here, this is, oh man. See, this is why I am a Trump supporter. Shout out to my MAGA people. Shout out to Donald Trump. All right. These liberals and Democrats clearly don't want law. They don't want order. They don't want justice. They just want liberation and they want chaos and they want people just to run around and do what the fuck they want to do. That's really what they want. All right. And what's her name? AOC. She cute, but she pretty stupid. But this is what you get though from individuals who are not Republican. They believe that they're being oppressed. They believe that black, brown people um, don't have any type of privilege in this country. All right. And here we go. The typical bullshit. I just want you to hear all of this. And this is what happens. They're put in a position where they feel like they either need to shoplift some bread or go hungry that night. And so they go out and they this is what they do. Child and they don't have money. So you hear her? Maybe have to, they're put in a position where they feel like they either need to shoplift some bread or go hungry that night. Shoplift some bread. So as you can see, this is what people do in these like liberal democratic cities. They run in like a mob, okay, and just start stealing shit. Look at this. Look at this foolishness, yo. And then you have AOC talking about some, well, people got to do what they got to do to survive and support and this and that. No, 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 no. That's not the answer, okay? Robbing, stealing, and shit like that, that's not the answer, okay? All right. This is wrong. This needs to be stopped. And this is why I love the fact that Donald Trump, my president, my hero, said, listen, y'all, we are going to make sure we activate the National Guard so we can stop crime in these damn democratic cities because the mayors and the governors don't know what the fuck they doing. All right. They don't know what they doing. And so you know what they do? They say, oh, we're going to sue. All right. You got lawsuits. Don't worry. I'm gonna do a video on that. All right. They put out lawsuits towards the president because the president activated the National Guard and sent them into the city to stop crime and corruption. All right. The Illinois National Guard has activated and got deployed to Chicago because Chicago's a shithole. All right. I don't have to be there to know it's a shithole. I read about it on the news and I see it on reports. Okay. It's a shithole. Period. All right. So, but AOC, I mean, she cute, but yeah, she don't need to be doing nothing else but that. So anyway, y'all. So that's it for social media. Yo, I tell you, man, social media can really be like, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that's it for social media. So let's talk about some world news, man, in this last 10 minutes. All right, let's talk about some world news. I like to know what's going on in the world, not just in the United States, but, in the world. The world is a very big place, and I like to know what's going on all over the world. All right. So this is according to CNN. They said a gunman arrested in Albania after shooting and killing judge in courtroom. Golly. All right, listen, man. Shit real out here. All right, there it is. Gunman arrested in Albania after shooting and killing judge in courtroom. Okay. All right, there's the picture. All right. This shit crazy, y'all. So they said a judge at the Tirana, Tirana. I'm not the best speller, so apologies. All right, so a judge at the appeals court was shot dead on Monday by a man involved in a trial. Police in Albania said the gunman fled the scene but was later arrested. My. Could you imagine you are a judge and you're about to sentence an individual, and then the individual just shoots you in the face or shoots you, period, right? My goodness. That's damn. That's terrible, man. All right. The judge, Astrid Kalaha or Kalaja. Pardon me if I messed your name up, Judge. I apologize. Was shot inside the courtroom by a 30-year-old suspect with the initials E.SH, according to police. The judge died while being taken to the hospital. The gunman also shot two other people involved in the hearing, police said. Their injuries weren't life threatening. How did this man get a gun? That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he get a gun? Because if he's in the courtroom, you got to go through metal detectors. So 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no gun. So you mean to tell me this man was fighting with folks, those bailiffs or police officers, and then he overpowered them, got the burner, shot the judge, and then shot two other people? Yo, that shit wild, bro. But once again, man, condolences to the judge. I hope the other two people okay. But yeah, man, listen, this is what's going on in Europe. All right. Gunmen arrested in Albania after shooting and killing the judge, man. All right. We gotta I shouldn't say we got to, but it would be wise for you to know what's going on in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? But my goodness, I hope the judge is okay. I hope the judge is okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. So it says at least 20 killed in Myanmar junta attack as promoters widen air war. Whew. Man, listen, man. This is in Asia, y'all. I am just like, I'm trying my best to use my syllables, all right? For real. I'm not the best reader nor the best talker, but practice makes perfect. But here it is. All right, I'm not making it up. Now, at least 20 killed in what? Myanmar Wanta attack as promoters widen air war. Did I get that right or did I botch that up? Y'all let me know. Did I get that right or did I botch that up? Let me know, y'all. Anybody. I'm trying my best. For real, okay? All right. So this is in Asia. Shout out to Asia. All right. A 30-year-old protester was taking part in a gathering against Myanmar's ruling Wanta or Wanata. It must be Wanta because now I know they people say the J silent, right? All right. So a 30-year-old protester was taking part in the gathering against it, okay? On a festival day in the central region of Saigon on Monday, or Saigon, Saga Ing, my lord. On Monday, when he heard the distinctive noise of fan blades cutting through the air. All right, so they had a festival. All right, the 30-year protesters there. He had the festival against them, and he heard noise. All right, minutes later, explosives were dropped by a paraglider. All right, so somebody paragliding in the air, and they drop explosives. All right. The protester said, I was thrown away. All right. Asking not to be named for fear of retribution. Mm, mm, mm. Initially, I thought the whole lower part of my body had been blown away. I touched it and I realized the legs are still there. Could you imagine, man? You out there to protest and shit. You protesting against whatever's going on. Like I said, this individual said he out here protesting, as you can see. All right, he out there protesting. Okay, he's protesting. He's out there, whatever, whatever. He looks up. There's somebody paragliding. He out there paragliding and shit, and then he got a bomb, and he just gonna say, "Fuck y'all," and throw the bomb, and the shit blow up. Could you just picture this shit in y'all brain? This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. You can't tell me that people don't have demonic evil spirits inside them to make you want to say to yourself when you wake up in the morning, yeah, today is the day. I'm a fucking paraglide. I'm gonna create like 2 sticks of dynamite. I'm gonna paraglide over the protesters. I'm gonna just throw the bombs at them. Fuck them. What happened to waking up and say, I'm gonna have me some breakfast, drink me an energy drink, work on my computer, make some money, go to the gym, build my body, and go home and kiss the wife? What happened to that? Simple shit. No, no. Yeah, man. I'm a paraglide today, drop a couple of bombs on some motherfuckers, and yeah, that's my day. Yo, shit. If y'all don't think that shit ain't is crazy, man, I don't know, man. So check it. At least 20 people were killed in the attack by this individual, according to Eyewitness and Amnesty International, the Shadow National Unity Government, and an armed resistance group in the area. My Lord. Condolences and rest in peace to the family, friends, and loved ones. 20 people were killed, man. Listen, this this shouldn't be happening. All right. There it is. As you can see right there, 20 people killed by the attack. All right. 20 people. Shouldn't be happening, y'all. Okay. You should be able to protest and voice your opinion without having people crash out because they don't like what you're saying to take your life. All right. They say words is free. I don't know if it's that free, if it's going to cost you your life. That shit ain't fucking free to me. If you going to say what you got to say and then somebody going to kill you over what you say and go to the other extreme of paragliding and shit and then drop a bomb down to blow your ass up with 19 other people. That's crazy to me, man. But listen, man, this was the 1 hour blast. All right. And I'm gonna continue to do the 1 hour blast. I really am. I enjoyed it. And don't worry. Well, of course, y'all not gonna worry, but I'm gonna figure out how to share my freaking picture on this damn live stream. I'm gonna figure this shit out, man, because I should be able to maneuver and do and share my screen with the masses. And I did it right, but um yeah, I did it right, but I did it wrong. That's the thing. I did it wrong. And I'm I don't know how I did that shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I clicked the button, so why the fuck it's not working? I don't know. Let me see. Is this it? I'm just gonna try one more time, y'all. Oh Lord, that's not it. That is not it. It's gonna do some bullshit again. Oh my god. All right, man. Listen, the hour blast is up. All right, it's your boy. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Please, please, please leave a comment. I'm gonna comment back as usual. And my hour blast is gonna be. I'm gonna try to do it every day more often. But the hour blast is basically talking about my life, sports, social media, news in the US, news around the world, just everything, man. Life, right? We go on here, we talk shit, we cuss, we have a good time, we laugh, we cry, right? We kiss the babies, fur babies, we help our senior citizens, right? And we tell people the truth. We're logical over here. Fuck your feelings. Fuck how you feel. It's about what you think, and it's about law and order, structure, and discipline so everybody could trend in the upward direction, earn money the right way, do things the right way, family, community, friends, and unity and loved ones, right? That's what it's about. Not bullshit crashing out, and then you got people like AOC. She cute though, but saying, "Well, people got to do what they got to do to survive." And about so you condone that type of behavior. But anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Probably tomorrow, honestly. All right, peace.